Hi, it's for sure very nice to see you here today. And in this video, I wanna share my personal opinion about Etsy store I found recently. It's an indie perfume store which called Alkemia, and it's very beautiful and magnificent, and I just cannot hold it to myself. So if you are into interesting fragrances, not just your next door Sephora kind of style, and also you're into indie stores, please keep watching. I think you would find this video interesting. And let me just tell you a little bit more about Alkemia itself. So basically, it's American-based company, sort of one-woman show, and I find her extremely creative with how she implements her ideas into perfumes. All the perfumes, as far as I know, are oil-based. Therefore, they are very long-lasting, and if you tried oil-based perfumes before, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. But also, all of her perfumes are sort of like pieces of art, very creative, and somehow they have to do either with a piece of art or a poem, novel. So there is definitely some backstory to each of her fragrances. It's not just a name. Usually, each perfume is accompanied with some kind of a poem and just beautiful description, and I find it very creative and also very close enough to actually what this perfume is about. Very interesting. So the way how I dressed today for this particular video, it's not necessarily how I'm gonna dress up every day, but first of all, today is a new moon, and I also felt this brand is very connected with mystery and all this witchcraft and new moon kind of style, and that's why I decided to dress up like this and wear dark lipstick, because I feel it has to do a lot. It has a lot to do with this particular brand. So as I said, this is my 100% honest review. I'm not sponsored in any way. I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting actually anything out of it. It's just I wanted to share my personal opinion and give you some kind of advice, what was working personally for me, what lasted on me, what I would be purchasing in the future, and what unfortunately I would not. So if you want to know, stay tuned and let's dig in. I would be reading notes. I also would be smelling perfumes just sort of to remind myself uh, what they are, and I'm just gonna give you what kind of association, what kind of image I have with this particular smell. And I would be reading notes, as I said, and also I would go through the least favorite to the most favorite. So the least favorite of the perfumes. Oh, one more thing. I didn't order actual full-size bottles because, as I said, it was my first introduction to the brand. So basically what I did, I ordered those tiny bottles, tiny samples, which come with those cute labels. I think it's just amazing. And yeah, this is Alkemia logo, Alkemia perfumes. So I think it's just enough to get some introduction. Like I would say, this tiny bottle is enough for 2-3 uses. And as it's oil based, you can wear it throughout the day and make up your mind by the end of the day. So it was a real fun experience for me to try them all out. So anyways, the first one is actually the one I didn't order. The manager of the store actually put it for me as a present, which was super nice of her. So this one is called Deadly Nightshade, and I looked it up because I was like, what is Deadly Nightshade? And apparently is a very poisonous type of flower or herb. I'm not sure. I think it's a flower. So this is very interesting. This is like very very witchy, very Halloweeny. But anyways, let's see what does it have inside? Okay, so on Fragnetica, it's described as a powdery floral scent, and the main note here is violet, suede, patchouli, black amber, and opium. So as you can see, it's very flowery, poisonous. I mean, black opium is always has this like dark side to the smell, and also I definitely can smell violet. On me, unfortunately, it didn't open as I thought it would. It just felt kind of too overwhelming and heavy for me personally, but I'm pretty sure there is a lot of people who would love this scent. And I would say I would personally wear it at the nighttime, probably not as much as the daytime. As I said, it's a little bit overpowering, and definitely, the name Nightshade, says it itself. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be purchasing that for myself in the future, but I would definitely recommend you to check it out. The next one I didn't like that much is actually the one I thought I would like the most. Surprisingly enough, it's Madame X, and if you guys look it up, Madame X is a famous painting. And this is again powdery floral fragrance, and let's see what it has inside. It's a bergamot, mandarin orange, black violet, Italian iris, black orchid, and many others. Like, let me just read the most interesting ones. It's definitely musky, white sandalwood, patchouli. So I am, first of all, very big fan of patchouli fragrances, and also I just, I judged perfume by the description and by beautiful painting of this lady, Madame X, which has very pale skin and wears very interesting black dress and looks very mysterious, just a very classical beauty. So anyways, unfortunately, I actually very like the smell. I really like flowery notes, and for me, I would say that it is very sophisticated and elegant fragrance. Probably I can wear it at the daytime, but mostly at the nighttime. I can see myself wearing velvet, actually, like a velvet dark shade dress, and probably having my hair up, wearing some kind of elegant earrings. Um, very beautiful, but unfortunately on me it lasts only for like a couple hours. I would say 2-3 hours tops, and I I think that for oil-based perfume, it could be a little bit more long-lasting. I would think about it. Maybe I just would have to order a big bottle and then just spray it whenever it fades away. But I think it's a really truly beautiful fragrance. So another one I actually really liked, and I didn't think I would like it. It's this one, which called Raven. So Raven, name itself, reminds me a lot of Edgar Allan Poe, of course. And I also read a lot of reviews online regarding this fragrance, that it's very, feminist, sort of, unisex. Actually, another thing I forgot to mention, that a lot of those perfumes of Alkemia are actually unisex. So let's keep going regarding this one. So description is very interesting. I think it has like leather and all those very interesting notes. Let me just pull it out. Okay. So on actual website of Alkemia, I mean on Etsy shop, it says that it's ebony, black spice, leather, piper nigrum, ink, and black iris. I mean, I hear black iris and I'm go bizarre. I'm like, whoa, that's so cool. So Also leather. I usually don't get leather fragrances, but I just felt that for fall season I need something like that, and I mean black spice. Very interesting. I don't know. I think I expected it to be a little bit more sharp, a little bit more, badass, kind of a scent. At least that's what I, read online. And also, I just want to say my personal opinion. Sometimes reading other people reviews, in a sense of like, how it makes them feel, can be kind of misleading because, I read that it makes them feel like badass, like it's very sharp. I find it is still kind of soft. It's definitely smoky and leathery. I can see myself wearing it like with definitely with a black leather jacket and like a biker boots, dark lipstick. But also, I feel like it's still feminine. I don't see men wearing this one much. Um, oh my god, this leather note is just driving me crazy. So beautiful. So yeah, very interesting. Definitely worth your attention. Check it out. And now it's kind of hard for me to decide which one I like even better. But I guess okay. So number two on my rating is gonna be this country fair. And surprisingly enough, even though I like gourmet perfumes, I was kind of hesitant about country fair because it just seemed to be too sweet, and I'm like, I don't know, like, do I want to smell like a popcorn and like actual, country fair kind of food? But it's just so beautiful, and I applied it like 2 or 3 times, and every time it's gonna make me so hungry. It's just so delicious, sweet. If you like overwhelmingly sweet perfumes, and this one is your must-have. It's just really, really beautiful fragrance. I think it's perfect for like fall, early winter season. Definitely not for heat wave. So it has cotton candy, popcorn, candy apple, and toffee. Oh my god! I mean, can you get any sweeter and more delicious than that? But I just want to say I see it as a very feminine fragrance also, and if you don't be afraid to be hungry. Um, if you don't mind to smell like food, then I would definitely recommend this one. And then the last one, and which is my top, is this beautiful Calliope. I read the description, I read notes, and I'm like, I don't know, it's probably gonna be a miss for me, but I love it so much. So it's described as a sweet citrus musky powdery perfume, and very complicated. It's not just your next door girly smell. So first note is vanilla. Then we have musk, we have orchid, we have blackcurrant, sweet notes. I don't know what that means. Cotton candy, tonka bean. Oh my god, that's why it smells so interesting. Because I used to have a couple of fragrances, and one of my all-time favorites, which is Lancome La Vie Belle, I think it has tonka bean in it, clementine, and orange blossom. So I mean, I can definitely smell all of them. It's just so interesting. And you kind of like, even though it has berries in it and fruits, right? Like we have orange, we have blackcurrant, right? But they are so well blended that you cannot, tell in particular. It doesn't smell like anything in particular, and yet just the mixture of it and just the way how it opens up throughout the day is so beautiful. Every hour it smells like from different angles and has different shades to it. I just find it very fascinating. And I think like on a picture which sort of describes this perfume, there is this 50s kind of a girl, with curly hair and like a big dress. But I would say that this one is actually more sophisticated than that. I can even call it pretty elegant, and I don't see myself, you know, I don't see mature woman wearing this kind of scent because it's still kind of funky. But I definitely can see a woman in her 20s, 30s, 40s, maybe even 50s wearing it. And also, whenever you want to feel elegant and feminine and playful, like, yes, that's, I guess, was the word I'm looking for, playful. And very interesting. I feel like it's very complements my inner personality. So I'm definitely looking forward to ordering the full-size bottle of it and just using it. Again, you can use it as a daytime, you can use it as a nighttime. Um, I disagree with people who say that it's perfect for summertime. I would say it's more appropriate for fall winter season, specifically for fall, maybe not as much for winter. So this is it, guys. This is my personal opinion. I hope you enjoyed it. If you tried Alkemia perfumes in the past, please let me know your opinion. And if you have any recommendations for me to check out, maybe whether it's Alkemia perfumes, which you think I would like, or maybe some other indie stores, please let me know down in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe in order not to miss videos. I'm planning on launching this channel and share way more information about beauty and fashion and self-care. So please stay tuned, and I love you, and have a magical day. Bye bye.